Hi girls and boys, today we're going to read Morris Goes to School by B. Wiseman. That means B. Wiseman is the author. They wrote all the words and came up with the idea. This book was one of Mrs. Ariadne's favorite books when she went to kindergarten. I used to really like Morris the Moose. He's our main character. Morris the Moose is this guy. Now, a character is a person or animal that's important in the story. They have all of the action and they do all the talking. The main character is the one that is on almost every single page. The story is mostly about them. Our main character is Morris the Moose. Morris the Moose wanted candy. He went to the wrong store. What kind of store did he go to? It starts with an F. F makes the sound like fish. You can't buy candy at a fish store. The man in the store said, "We don't sell candy. Can't you read?" Then he showed Morris the candy store. Candy. The man in the candy store said, "What would you like?" Morris looked at the candy. He liked the gumdrops. He said, "Give me some of those." The man said, "They are 1 for a penny. How much money do you have?" Morris looked. He had 6 pennies. "I have 4 pennies," he said. "What? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does he think he only has 4? He can't count." The man laughed. "You have 6. Can't you count? Don't you go to school?" Morris asked, "What is school?" The man said, "I will show you. But first, here are 6 gumdrops. They are 1 for a penny, and you have 6 pennies." Then the man took Morris to school. The children said, "Oh, look, a real moose." The teacher said, "Hello, my name is Miss Fine." The man said he never went to school. Morris could not say anything. His mouth was full of gumdrops. Morris swallowed his gumdrops. Then he said, "My name is Morris the Moose. I want to learn to count. I want to learn to read too. I like candy." Miss Fine said, "Hello, Morris. Welcome to our class. Please sit at a desk." Morris tried, but he didn't fit. He had to sit on top of the desk. "We will now study the alphabet," said Miss Fine. "This is an A, this is a B." Morris hid under the desk. He yelled, "Where's the B? I'm afraid of bees. They sting." Miss Fine said, "I meant the letter B, this one here. It doesn't sting." Then Miss Fine said, "And next there is C." "Oh, I like the sea," Morris said. "I love to swim." "No, no," said Miss Fine. "I meant the letter C, this one here." "And next," Miss Fine said, "there is D and E and F, G, H, I." Morris yelled, "I have an I. I have 2 of them." Oh, Morris is interrupting a lot, isn't he? Are we supposed to yell things out at school and interrupt the teacher? No. Miss Fine said, "I meant the letter I. Morris, please don't interrupt again." Morris didn't. Morris couldn't. Morris wasn't there. He had to leave the room. One of the doors said boys. One of the doors said girls. Morris couldn't read yet, and he opened the wrong door. He didn't even know to get his mouth ready. B, boys. G, girls. If he'd known the B sound and the G sound, and he knew to get his mouth ready for the first sound, he probably wouldn't have gone in the wrong bathroom. A girl cried, "Stop, you can't come in here. This is for girls. The other one is for boys." Morris told Miss Fine, "There's no door for a moose." So Miss Fine put up a sign, "Boys and Moose." When Morris came back, Miss Fine said, "Now we will spell. Cat is spelled C-A-T. Dog is spelled D-O-G." Morris looked sad. "What's the matter, Morris?" asked Miss Fine. Morris said, "You didn't spell moose." "Can anyone spell moose?" asked Miss Fine. A boy said M-O-S-E. A girl said, "No, it is M-O-O-C-E." "You are both wrong," said Miss Fine. "It is spelled M-O-O-S-E." Morris said, "Oh, I am hard to spell." You know, the thing about spelling in kindergarten is that you don't need to worry about spelling in kindergarten. The only words you will ever need to spell properly, or the correct way, in kindergarten are your sight words. Your teacher will spell them for you, and she will teach you to spell them and to read them and to write them. And all the other words, you just spell what you hear. Miss Fine said, "I think it's time for lunch," and the children opened their lunch boxes. Some of them had cheese sandwiches, some had cream cheese and jelly sandwiches, some had hamburgers, and each of them had a piece of fruit, so they all brought healthy foods. Nobody brought chips. Nobody brought candy. Morris had nothing, but he ate lunch anyway. Because he's a moose, he can eat grass. After lunch, the children played. Some played ball and some jumped rope. Morris did both at the same time. See him with his tail? Miss Fine said, "Children, now it is time to rest," and the children rested on their desks. Morris tried, but he was too big. Miss Fine let him use her desk. We don't use blankets to rest in kindergarten. We just sort of put our heads down for a quiet couple of minutes, or we can lay on the floor for a couple of quiet minutes with a book. When rest time was over, Miss Fine said, wake up, it's time to finger paint." Morris said, "Oh, I will hoof paint," and you can tell which painting he did. Miss Fine said, "Now we'll study arithmetic. Who would like to count?" A boy counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. "Oh, no," said Miss Fine. "Who knows what comes after 8? Morris said, "Oh, I know, bedtime." Because he goes to bed at 8 o'clock. That's a very good time for a bedtime, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. That way you can get plenty of rest for a full day in kindergarten. 9 is the answer, said Miss Fine. 9 comes after 8. The next number is, one more is always the next number. So 9 comes after 8. And who knows what comes after 9? A girl counted on her fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she used her fingers. That's a great strategy. 10, she said, 10 comes after 9. And Miss Fine said, that's right. Morris looked sad. What is the matter, Morris? Asked Miss Fine. Morris held up his hooves. I can only count to 4, he said. Miss Fine said, oh, you can count higher than that. I will show you. She counted on Morris's hooves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she counted his antlers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Morris said, I like to count. I will never wear a hat. Miss Fine said, now I think it is time to sing a song. Oh, what is a song? Morris asked. And we do sing songs in kindergarten. Miss Fine said, I will show you. She sang, I've been working on the railroad. Well, what is a railroad? Morris asked. A railroad has tracks, said Miss Fine. They look like this. Oh, I know what tracks are, Morris said. Firemen climb them. Well, tracks might go back and forth. What do you think Morris sees? He sees a ladder. A ladder goes up and down. No, said Miss Fine. Firemen climb ladders. Ladders go up, like this. Morris said, let's sing another song. I'm learning a lot. Miss Fine said, no, we just have time for a game. Let's play make-believe. So the teacher gets to decide what you're doing, not the students. You have to do things according to what time it is on the clock and what time it's for. So they're going to play pretend right now. And the girl says, I am a tree, and she put her arms out. A boy says, I am a monkey. Another boy says, I am a moose. Morris and the children laughed. Morris went to the coat closet. A coat closet is something they used to have in school where you would hang all of your coats. Now we have cubbies. And Morris said, I'm a coat closet. See how he came out with the coats all over him? The children laughed again. Miss Fine laughed too. That's silly. Then the school bell rang and Morris asked, Is that the ice cream man? Miss Fine said, No, it's time to go home. We will have loud bells that ring when you go to kindergarten to tell us what time school starts, what time school ends. And sometimes we even have one to talk about a fire drill. Morris gave all their children their coats, and the children and Morris said, Goodbye, Miss Fine. Miss Fine said, I will see you all tomorrow. Morris ran to the forest. He took money from his hiding place. He wanted candy. This time he went to the right store. Oh, he knew C says, and he got his mouth ready and knew that's the candy store. He said, Hello, I want some gumdrops, please. And the man said, Hello, they're 1 for a penny. How much money do you have? Morris looked. He had 5 pennies. He said, I have 5 pennies. Give me 5 gumdrops, please. The man gave Morris the gumdrops, and he said, You've learned arithmetic. What else have you learned in school? Morris said, I learned how to hoof paint. I learned how to spell moose. I learned how to be a clothes closet. And I learned all the numbers in the alphabet. The man said, You mean all the letters, don't you? Morris wanted to say yes. Morris tried to say yes. But Morris couldn't. His mouth was full of gumdrops. Thank you so much for reading with me. Morris Goes to School. It's a fiction book. It's fake. How do we know that it's not real? That's right. Moose can't talk, and they don't go to school. Thank you for reading with me today.